Emery with Untrendy Collective. Fear. Fear is holding you back. Not lack of resources, not lack of opportunity, not timing, with fear. And the worst part, you've dressed it up. You've called it wisdom, you've called it discernment, you've called it being responsible, but it's fear. It's costing you everything. I've been there. We've all been there. You know what you're supposed to do? You've known for months, maybe years. Start that business. Have the hard conversation. Man, leave the job. Lead your family different. Lead them differently. Get back in the fight. But you're waiting. Waiting for what? Waiting for certainty. Waiting for the fear to go away. It's not going to happen. You're waiting for something that feels right. The Proverbs 29:25 says, the fear of man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is safe. Fear is a trap. It's not protection at all. It's a prison. And every day you delay, the walls get higher. Look, you think you're being cautious. I get it, but you're not. You're being controlled. Here's what fear does. It whispers, what if you fail? So you don't start. Whispers, what if they reject you? So you don't speak. Look, also it can whisper, what if you're not enough? So you stay small. They're lies. They are. Underneath it all, it's lies. Fear promises safety, but it delivers regret. You think staying where you are protects you. It doesn't. It kills you. It robs you of what God has got for you. It's what God designed you to do and to live. It turns you into a spectator. Sidelines, right? In your own story. What a shame. Timothy, or 2 Timothy, 1:7 says, for God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power and love, self-control. Read that again. God did not give you a spirit of fear. That means that fear you're feeling, it's not from him. It's not from divine wisdom or anything like that. It's not from the Holy Spirit. It's the enemy. And it works. It works. We've all been there. It works. So look, here's the question you need to answer today. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Not what you think you should do. What would you do actually if you had no fear? Fear wasn't even in the question, man. Fear wasn't in the driver's seat. Would you start the business? Would you have that conversation? Would you set the standard, right? Would you step into leadership? What would you rebuild? What have you been avoiding? Whatever that thing is, that's what you're supposed to do. Not someday, not when you feel ready, not when the fear goes away. Now. Look, because look, here's the truth. The fear doesn't go away. It's never going to go away. You move forward anyway. We all know the saying, courage isn't absence of fear, it's obedience in spite of it, right? So look, fear wants you to wait. That's always the game, to wait. But waiting is just another word for disobedience dressed up in excuses. Proverbs says in 3:5-6, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. So look, you don't need to see the whole staircase, right? You've heard that example before. You just need that step. What's that first step? So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for certainty. Stop waiting for the fear to go away, because it won't. Move now, like literally now. Turn the video off and move. The thing you're afraid of, do it today. Do it today. Send that email. Have that conversation. Take that step, because look, the cost of staying where you are is higher than the cost of moving forward. That's the takeaway from this, that sentence right there. So here's my question for you today. What are you rebuilding today? And what fear you have been letting hold you back from doing it? Look, drop your answers in the comments. I want to hear it, because you're not alone in this, and you don't have to be. So let's move. Let's build different. Untrendy Collective.